I understand you guys haven't seen each other for a while.
Well, it's been a couple, 3 years, yeah.
Yeah,
at least, yeah. But we went to high school together, and
I just saw on ESPN the Lincoln Little League's going to the World Series.
oh, is that right? So
Lincoln, Rhode Island.
All right, Rhode
Well,
Island.
that's
Rhode
fine,
Island
because
rocks.
Right up the street, Thousand Oaks. I'm from Camarillo. They're going. Actually, Canal Valley's going to the World Series.
Come
too.
on.
They're 5 miles up from my house.
Wow.
They're going, so it's going to be tough. Lincoln and got Rhode Island and
So
California
I know
going.
who I'm going for. Who you going for?
That's a toss-up, you know. I mean, I think I'm going for Lincoln, Rhode Island right now.
You can't go home.
I'd go home.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is.
Couple North Providence Cougars.
Yeah, we
there.
grew up about, half mile from each other. North
Yeah.
Providence Cougars, North Providence High School, in a little town in Rhode Island.
Baseball.
Oh, you guys in the same baseball?
Well, hockey. He's a hockey player.
Yeah. So,
Now, were you in the band at that time?
Yeah. I was doing playing in some bands. Yeah.
Still got the sports in you, though.
Yeah, my little guy Shane. He was on an 11-year-old All-Star team.
baseball.
And, yeah.
Baseball.
I mean, they won a state championship, but it doesn't go further than that. It's just a state championship in Rhode Island.
In Rhode Island?
Yeah, but man, it was like.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Thanks for talking. Bob Montague, Channel 3. If I could just get a real quick interview with you. And thank you for the picture. Appreciate it. Okay. I worked as a video jock when your soundtrack came out, and man, about every 5 to 10 years, a song is a mega hit, and Tender Years and On the Dark Side was just a mega hit. We played it over and over and over again. It was on the radio. You were everywhere. What did it? I mean, did you ever expect to hit it that big when you did the soundtrack and all this stuff?
No, I mean not at all. We were kind of hoping that people might hear the music and maybe we'd get a record deal out of it, but we weren't expecting what happened. I mean, we were playing, up and down the East Coast in all the bars, and they put that movie on cable television, and they put the video on MTV, and boom, within a month, I mean, it sold 1 million copies. It was a #1 video. It was a top 10 record in Billboard. I mean, it was really something.
So on your way up, you were playing all the clubs and bars on the East Coast, and
yeah, it was funny because it happened so quickly that we were still playing in some of the clubs that we were booked in, down at the beach, and there'd be more people outside than there were inside.
couldn't fit them in, right?
Yeah, but it was great. We had a lot of fun. We got to go around the country and made a lot of friends as we went around, and it was funny. It happened so quickly, and we were together like 12 years before. Yeah, and we had a pretty good reputation on the East Coast, but it never ventured past there, and it was. We knew that it didn't really have all that much to do with us, the fact that it became so successful, because the record was out for a year beforehand, and sort of came and went with the movie, and then when they played it on television a year later, it sort of took off. And
now, videos were just coming in at that time. Did you know that you had to do a video, or did you do the video with the album, or later?
No, we were getting a ton of airplay on the radio, and we were selling records in the stores, and the record company called up and said, "Hey, where are you playing this weekend?" We said, "We're playing in a place called the Channel in Boston." They said, "Okay, we're sending a camera crew up." And they did the On the Dark Side video at soundcheck. I mean, it was basically,
I played that thing over and over and over, the video. It was incredible.
It's pretty funny.
It's a great performance.
Thanks. Some of our best work. No, but we're very fortunate, that happened.
Well, you're fortunate to have your friend here from high school. He said you guys were at Woodstock and saw some of the greatest acts. Anyone stick out in your mind that you can remember? I got to interview the guys from Creedence, and I know they were there. Did you see Creedence Clearwater perform when you were there?
I remember seeing Hendrix. I remember seeing 10 Years After, The Who. The band that impressed me the most at Woodstock, and it sort of gave me an idea of kind of what I would like to do, just the feeling of it, not really the music of it, but just the energy of it was Sly and the Family Stone. I mean, they were a band that had a beat that you could dance to. right? And it was
They were a show band, weren't they? I mean, they were dancing.
Yeah, they were jumping around and stuff, but I mean, it was just the whole idea of backbeat, you know, and dance groove, and you know, the people would just sort of dance into a rock and roll band, you know. I thought that was great, and I remember that was one of the things that impressed me, you know, at Woodstock, seeing all those people up dancing, you know. It was great, pretty cool. Sly and the Family Stone.
Well, what about the future? Are you going to be doing more albums, CDs, or videos coming up?
No videos coming up. We do have a bunch of songs recorded that we're going to try to get out there in one way, shape, or form. But I mean, right now we're just touring the country. We're on the never-ending tour.
It keeps going.
Yeah, the 30-year tour. You know, we're working class musicians. That's what we do. It's our job. It's what we always did. You know, whether there was a record or there wasn't a record, what we do is we play music for a living. That's our job. And you know, the phone keeps ringing, and we keep running out there and rocking and rolling.
Anything else I didn't ask you that I should have, or that you'd like to add?
Just say hey to everybody out here. Spent quite a bit of time out in California in the 80s, and just loved it here. I just really did. Just loved it. We moved back to the East Coast, started a family, got some little guys.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. You know, so now I'm a little league dad. You know. Yeah, but a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun out here too. All right.
All right. Thank you so much for your time. Nice to meet you.
Hey, Bob, let me get a shot with you too.
Oh, sure. You betcha.
Now we're talking. I love that.
Thanks again. Great interview. Really appreciate it. Thank you. Like the Starlight Concert Series?
Love to go to every one. Yes. Even when it's my birthday. Today's my birthday.
Are you Eddie in the Cruiser Stand or a John Cafferty fan? Do you know the music?
Yes.
It was a mega hit when it came out, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
How about you? Did she drag you to this concert, or did you come by your own free will, sir?
We both agree on coming. We enjoy it. It's a lot of fun.